Hello all, this is Matador again from FTV. It's Tuesday, December 2nd, 2008. Kind of cool to see the market action today. One nice thing to note, and I'll bring it up here in a minute, but here's the spiders trying like mad to hold this higher swing low in here. It finally got created. We'll see what it does with it. Don't have the biggest faith in the world about it going higher. I'm hoping to be surprised, but previous market action sure has been weak. So things are getting more and more priced in every day though, so we'll watch it. Looking for that higher swing low to hold, break out in this scenario above 90 and chew its way through the 50 MA and all this overhead resistance again all the way through here. Boom, 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 all the way. Plus these moving averages here declining. So as the spiders intraday, something interesting happened. You saw maybe at the open, little gap up. That gap got filled perfectly. You can see that there. It ran right back up and chewed its way higher for most of the day until about 1 o'clock it produced a lower swing high. Happy, 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 and then bang! Right back down, almost 100% retracement of that run up. Right? And then it chewed its way out of it again, back up to a more than 100% retracement of the sell-off to close higher. That is just an amazing amount of market action in there. A lot of great intraday trading opportunities. What I wanted to show you though was that a lot of people got frothed around in this sell-off, this panic here toward the middle of the day, when if you had looked at the market internals, and again I've been harping on these for a while, but it's been a great little learning piece I hope. Check out the TRIN especially. Well, we'll do the VIX first. Here's the VIX, gap down, markets ran higher as the VIX fell off, really, really nice. Then again, right around 130 or so, VIX started heading higher again. All the way back up, almost 100% retracement of the sell-off, right, in the VIX. So that was a big give back in the broad markets, and then the broad markets started heading higher as the VIX tailored off again. Still at 63.27. So we're looking now to have this lower swing high hold right here and head south, break through all this, like I said before, get below 50, and we might be able to see some kind of significant rally. Again, not hanging my hat on that due to the weakness in here. I could see us going lower, but again, just be real careful. So what I wanted to show you again was the TRIN. So in that big sell-off that we saw in the S&P and all the other broad markets in the middle of the day, like I said, people got frothed in here. They were like, oh, this is a big sell-off. I'm going to sell like crazy in here. But they would have been doing it against the TRIN. So here's the 1.0 area in the TRIN. I'll just draw that extension, 1.0. So even when the broad markets were selling off like this, here's 1 o'clock, 1:15, 1:30, the TRIN was still around 0.5. Even though it started creeping up higher and ended up at 1 point, almost all the way back up to 1, it didn't even quite make it there. So most of the volume was still flowing into advancing stocks, not declining stocks. So the big sell-off was not corroborated or proved by a TRIN that was above 1 or higher. All right, which would have put an exclamation point on the sell-off. Like look at yesterday, if you remember the massive TRIN reading from yesterday, I've never seen its equal. Just an amazing amount of volume flowing into stocks that were declining when the TRIN is high like this. And a big reading for the TRIN could be 2 or 3 or 4. 9 is unheard of. So to see a bit of a rally today wasn't unexpected. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. Be very, very careful about going short, especially when the TRIN is below 1. All right, and be very careful about going long when the TRIN is above 1. All right, it's not the perfect rule, but that's what you can look for, those divergences between price action and the market internals. So again, kind of cool to see this and compare and work around this stuff and get better and better the more you look at it. And if you have any questions, you can post them underneath this video, and I'll try to get to them as soon as possible. You guys are awesome. It's great having you here. Talk to you soon. Bye.